I've got some really pretty yellow pouches that I have ideas for the collection coming at the end of January. I don't know how I feel about that actually. I think this might be the most beautiful pin that I've ever seen and that I definitely own. Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel. Hello if you're new, thank you so much for being here. If you are new here, my name is Adele and I run Deli's Designs, which is a cute and positive illustrated stationery business, and I document it all here on YouTube through studio vlogs. I think I'm going to try and be a bit braver this year and share some other videos as well, maybe some tutorials, or I don't know, if there's anything you'd like to see then please let me know in the comments. It's a new year. I have a couple of exciting things planned for the start of the year. The first one being a little mini shop update that's going to be coming at the end of January, so in just a couple of weeks time. It's currently the 15th of January, and I want to launch a little collection to celebrate 6 years in business, which is kind of insane that I've been running Deli's Designs for nearly 6 years now. The 30th of January is when I opened my Etsy shop in 2019. So that's kind of when I mark it as kind of my business birthday and things. Yeah, it's crazy because last year I made a cake to celebrate 5 years and I don't know where that year has gone. It is crazy. And then before I talk about the other exciting thing, how cute is this jumper? This arrived today and I had to put it on straight away. This is from the lovely Tasha at Coco Natasha. You probably know who Coco Natasha is. Tasha is so wonderful, so creative, and just so kind as well. And it's beautiful. Look at the talent. It's beautiful. It says flowers, cakes and caffeine, and it's got some little cakes and things on it. It's just really soft and lovely, and it's like this vanilla kind of white colour, so it's like slightly yellow white, which is very up my street. Yeah, so I just wanted to share that quickly because I'm wearing it and it's beautiful, and I don't know how long it's going to stay pristine because I am a little bit clumsy sometimes. Anyway, the other exciting thing I wanted to talk to you about, and something really exciting I'm going to do today as well, is share the prompts with you for the challenge that I've got starting in February, which is called 28 Days of Sunshine. Here is the image. This is the third and final year of doing this challenge, which is a little bit bittersweet, but I have some exciting ideas lined up for kind of celebrating the end of the challenge. I spoke to my patrons about it on a podcast yesterday, which went live today, so if you are a patron, please head over and listen to the podcast, or if you'd like to become one, the link is always in the description, so you can have a little nosy about some of the ideas that I've got at the moment, because I've got a few flying around my head and things that I think will be really special to kind of celebrate the end of an era in terms of 28 Days of Sunshine, because 3 years is quite a lot, and by the end of the 3 years I will have done, I think it's like 84 illustrations. Let me do the maths. 28 times 3, 84 illustrations, which is a lot of drawing. So yeah, I'm excited to kind of see where things go next year in terms of this time of year, because the last 3 years I have been doing this through January, February, March. It takes up a good chunk of my year, so I'm excited. But what I wanted to do right now with you is sit down and take you through all of the prompts that are coming, because they are launching or being shared on Instagram today, which I'm a bit nervous about. So we're gonna have a look at it together. Okay, so I'll pop the image on the screen. This is what the prompt list looks like. So if you see it on Instagram, this is the challenge. I do have a couple of rules to kind of take part, or things that I'd kind of like you to do to kind of be part of the challenge, if that makes sense. I'll read through them one by one now. So we've got home, robin, marshmallow, slippers, book, castle, heart, blanket, pudding, coffee shop, saxophone, gnome, lamp, rose, birthday, fireplace, berries, cardigan, trinket, leaves, tiny, crafting, cookies, postcard, family, fairy lights, plant and sunshine. Yeah, that's all the words that are part of the final challenge, which is really insane to say. I still haven't quite got my head around, this is the last year that I'm doing it, but it just needs to end now. Like, I feel like 3 is a good number. I kind of am feeling myself wanting to move on to different things, so yeah, I'd love for you to be part of it. All I kind of ask is that you could share that image, so the one that I just put on screen. Again, it will be on Instagram by the time this video comes out, you might have already seen it. Share that to like the carousel of images when you share your artwork or your creation. Tag me at Deli's Designs and also use the hashtag 28 Days of Sunshine 2025. I was going to keep it to the same hashtag I've used for the last 2 years, but hashtags have changed a little bit on Instagram now and they're not kind of done in order, and I can't find a way to do it unless I've missed a button somewhere. Please let me know if you know how to do that. But I'm going to put it all onto a fresh kind of hashtag so that I don't miss anybody, because last year I found that the change in hashtags meant that I was getting lost through while I was looking for people's entries and things. So if we start it on a new hashtag, then everyone is kind of there and I can kind of work it out like that. And hopefully I won't miss anybody, because the goal is for me to kind of interact with as many of you as possible. And also I'm not going to be able to commit to sharing every single day, but I am going to share every now and then some of the creations, and of course tag you as well over on Instagram. So yeah, I am excited and nervous. I haven't actually announced it yet, it's just going out today. I hope it's as special as it has been the last couple of years. So yeah, the first thing I'm going to do today is I'm actually going to do some drawing with you. I am going to share a little bit of one of the prompts with you. I'm not going to tell you exactly what prompt it is, but I'm going to kind of do a little bit more drawing right now because that's what I'm feeling like I want to do. And it's very rare that I kind of share the illustration process on here, because I'm often on the sofa downstairs, because that is kind of my creative space apparently, is being wrapped up in a blanket, a couple of cushions on my lap and drawing on my iPad there. That seems to be prime time for creation for me. But I'm going to pop you down here on my desk and we're going to do one of the prompts together. And if you have any guesses of what prompt it is, I mean, you might be able to guess, I feel like you will, then let me know in the comments if you've guessed it. Welcome to my Thursday. Feeling a little bit fragile today and a little bit frustrated because I have tried to film this twice now and my camera just isn't working. I've put a new SD card in. I haven't bought a new one, but I've got a lower gigabyte one that I thought I'd just try out because this footage for the vlog shouldn't take up too much of the SD card that I've just put in. So hopefully this works. That way I'll know if it was the SD card or not. Or if this doesn't work, then it's a camera issue. So hopefully we'll be okay. We'll be okay, I really hope so. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying because I was really upbeat. I just shared with you the new pouches and some new ideas that I had, but we're gonna start again. I'm gonna stop recording, re-record, and pretend that I haven't filmed this 3 times, 2 times, I don't know. Anyway, I'll be back. Welcome to my Thursday. Yeah, I just unboxed some pouches. I've got some really pretty yellow pouches that I have ideas for the collection coming at the end of January. I need to set a date. I'm thinking I might announce that date tomorrow. Just a mini little collection with my little mole design that I shared in last week's studio vlog. We made these coasters. It is adorable, and I think bringing a mini collection would be really cute. So I got some more of these mini ones because I think I'm going to make a couple of the small size, but I also bought more than I needed because I want to bring some to the shop after 28 days of sunshine, I think. Well, probably not too many. I want to keep it quite a small launch, but I think this could be good for a few of the designs that I've got in mind. And then more excitingly, I have these yellow pouches. Let me grab an, oh, this is a natural colour. And this is the yellow. Let me see if I can find a better light because the light is really blinding in here. Maybe it shows up better on than I can see it. But they're like a really soft kind of lemony yellow. And then this is the natural colour. So the plan is to have this mole design with the New Beginnings quote on the front, obviously a lot larger than this. But because this coaster has the little yellow flowers, I think it's going to look so beautiful like on this pouch, because it's just going to bring out the yellow, which of course, if you know Deli's designs, you know we're all about yellow here. So yeah, I got those. And then the other thing I picked up, because I haven't got any of these at the moment, I have some with designs on but I haven't got any plain ones at the moment. I got some more tote bags because again, I think the design will look beautiful. There are 4 here. I'm probably just going to make up 2 because I just don't know if they're going to be popular, but you never know until you try, right? Like, you've got to try sometimes. So I got some natural coloured tote bags because I'm really enjoying the DTF process and using the heat press and just being able to put my designs onto more kind of fabric items and still keep the detail. Like, vinyl is great and it depends what you're making, but my illustrations have so much kind of depth and colour and shading and texture in them that I just can't bring that on vinyl. So DTF is a game changer. So new pouches, I'm going to do some test printing for those today. And then the other thing that I'd like to do is make some packaging for these, because these coasters, the ones I shared in last week's studio vlog from PYD Life, they all come in these clear plastics, and I thought rather than throwing them away, I'm just going to repurpose them. So I'm going to pop them back into the plastic, and then I'm going to make a sticker for the front. I'm thinking like a half circle with like Deli's designs written on it, and just like coaster, maybe some scalloping, something cute just to kind of tie this into Deli's designs branding a little bit more without overdoing the packaging, because I could add a backing card in here but you're not going to see it because this plastic isn't big enough. Like, I know some people will use like a bigger size and they'd have like details up here. I'm going to stick with this because I don't want to throw them in the bin and buy more biodegradable plastic, so it's kind of defeating the idea of the biodegradable if I'm throwing plastic away in the process. Anyway, yeah, so that's something I'd like to do today, is make some packaging for those as well. And so far so good with the memory card thing. So I think it might be a memory card issue rather than a camera issue. I hope, I really hope. I need to order another SD card so that I have more gigabytes, because I think this is only like a 16 gig and I was using 120 before. So it just means that if I have multiple kind of vlogs on the go or something, I'm not one to switch and change SD cards. I just kind of do it on the same one and then transfer the files into different folders on the computer. I think that's everything that I have to say right now. I am going to start size testing, I think, the pouches and make up a DTF file that I will probably order. I might order it today, I don't know, that way I've got them. I should have those on Monday, which would be a nice thing to unbox with you. I'm going to plan that, make sure I'm not wasting any DTF sheet with what I'm doing. Yeah, I'll chat to you in a little bit. Okay, so I've just popped onto Canva, and this is kind of the design that I think will look really cute. So it will take up like half of the coaster when the sticker's on the front, just with Deli's designs here, coaster, and then like on here it will come kind of across here, like scallop along there. Like, I know it will hide some of the design, but I don't think that's too much of an issue when they're going out in orders, like, because people have ordered that item specifically, so I don't need to worry about it being displayed perfectly because they're not going into a shop. Like, if they went into a shop, I'd change the packaging. Yeah, so it'll kind of scallop along here and then have the thing written across there. I think that's cute. We're going to try it. I'm going to pop it into the Cricut machine and we're going to give it a go because I think it could look really nice. I have just cut out the packaging. I did cut through a little bit hard. I'm still trying to get used to this paper. This is the Koala inkjet sticker paper, the matte one. The glossy settings, like on the glossy version of this paper, easy peasy, but for some reason this one is a little bit or I haven't found quite the right setting for it. It's either not enough or too much, but I think I should be able to crack it after one more try. It's just a lot thicker than the Evergreens goods that I used to use, which I used to just use the dial and the paper setting, but it doesn't cut through enough for this one. This is what they've come out like. I think I need to make the font a little bit darker, just because in comparison to Deli's designs, it's not too obvious. Like you can see it, but it's just not as there as I'd like it to be. So I think I'm going to make it a little bit darker and maybe make the next set of these darker. I'm going to use these because I think they look really cute. It's just that yellow isn't popping in the font as much as I'd like it to. So, moment of truth, let's see if I have done this correctly. I don't know how I feel about that actually. It's not the same, like, it's not followed the same shape as the coaster, so it kind of cuts in a bit early. I don't know how well you can see, but it kind of like comes up a little bit earlier than I'd like. I'd like that to sit kind of more at the width that this bottom piece is. I don't know if that's just me being really particular, but it just isn't quite what I envisioned. I'm going to peel that off before it welds itself on there too much, because I only dropped it on lightly. Put that on the back. Oh, maybe I prefer it on the back actually. It seems a little bit silly to have it on the back, doesn't it? It's a bit cuter on the back because it's not taking up as much of the design. Like I think maybe part of the issue is that it was covering part of the design and it didn't look as cute. Do we put it on the back or do we put it on the front? I'm unsure, because I really liked them there. And now I'm unsure looking at them on here if that's exactly what I want. I'll have a little think. It has been about an hour, but we have something. I'm going to turn you around and show you because I think it's come out really cute, and even though it wasn't my initial idea, it works so much better. So much better. Okay, so rather than the kind of arched design that kind of went here, I turned it into a rectangle, kept the scalloping because I knew I wanted to add the scalloping because I think it's really soft. This one, the paper got slightly damaged in the Cricut. This one's like completely smooth here. Look how pretty that has come out. And then on the back I have done a little scan to shop QR code, so that will take you straight to my website. I just think it's really cute, and it's also kind of strengthened the corners here, so it's actually quite, I don't know, it feels like kind of having a backing card in there without putting a backing card in there, and I'm really happy with them. So I've only made 2 coasters, so I've only packaged 2 of them up, but that is what they look like, and I'm super chuffed with those. So I've just ordered the sheet of DTF. It took me a little while to kind of put it all together, and my brain is a little bit mushy now because I've been measuring and making files, because when I put them into the builder I always put them in at the exact size that I want them, so that I don't have to expand them, because that can like reduce the quality when you put it into the kind of builder thing. I have filled out the sheet as best I could. I have got probably more than I need, but to be honest it means I've got extras or spares if things go wrong, or I can just pop them in a little envelope and then I can like bring them back later on. I could do like a You know, people do like vault collections where they bring old things back. Like, there are options with these things. I've also put a few more stationary peckers on there because that design sold really well on the pouch, and I thought that could be a nice one to bring back, especially if I go to Stationery Fest again this year or anything like that. Yeah, so I've done that. I've ordered those. Like I said, they should be here Monday or Tuesday, I think. I just decided to go for it. And I've also ordered, kind of pre-prepared, because again I had the space too, I would love to bring some pouches for 28 Days of Sunshine, like when I do the launch, and I have put one of the designs on there. I think I might have mentioned that to you earlier, actually thinking about it, but I have actually ordered I think it's 5 of a certain design that will fit really beautifully on here, and I think it will make the cutest pouch. It doesn't have like a quote on it or anything, but I think it will be really, really cute. So yeah, I'm gonna go eat some dinner now, and I'm gonna chill out for the rest of the day, and I will check in with you tomorrow. I'm not sure how long I'll be in here tomorrow because I am going out for my brother's birthday. We're going out for dinner as a family, so that should be good, but I'm just not sure exactly how long I'm going to be in here. But I will wrap up the vlog and share with you anything that I do, of course. So yeah, I will chat with you tomorrow. I have something very, very exciting to open with you from the wonderful Emily Harvey Art. I have the first month of her brand new kind of pin club, Pinchanted. I've only seen this pin in photos and reels and things, but I think this might be the most beautiful pin that I've ever seen and that I definitely own. I'm so excited to see this in the flesh. It took all of my willpower not to open this when it came through the door this morning. Let's have a look. I'm so excited. Wow. Oh my gosh, that is so stunning. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So the pin itself says stop doubting yourself, and it's like a shop sign, like, you know, I don't think we really have them in England. Maybe we do in a few places, but you know, like the shop signs that kind of stick out of the wall and then you've got the sign that kind of hangs off them. It's like one of those, and it's so beautiful. So it says Pinchanted at the top in the gold foil. Welcome to Pinchanted, the monthly pin club designed to empower and motivate you. May this pin give you the confidence to go for all your hopes and dreams this year. There is no reason to doubt yourself. You are wonderful. Pin 1, January 2025. Isn't that just stunning? Oh my gosh. I need to show you better here because it keeps focusing on my face. Look at that. I am obsessed. I don't believe you can get your hands on this pin anymore, but please head over to Emily Harvey Art to grab February's pin, which I think goes on sale on the 1st of February. I think it's the 1st of every month. You can grab the pin. If this is the first one, I'm just so excited to see what's to come. I'm incredibly proud of you, Em, and this is just stunning. Stunning. So yeah, that's my pin. It is Friday. I am still feeling a little bit fragile today. I'm looking forward to hopefully a restful weekend. As I said yesterday, I'm going out later for my brother's birthday. We're just going out for a meal, so that should be nice and chilled. I do have some exciting news though. I have a date for the new collection, which I will pop on screen now. The New Beginnings collection is launching on Thursday the 30th of January. Let me just check that I actually got that date right. Thursday, yeah, okay. I just had like a brain fart and thought that I'd written everything wrong on the post that I just made, but I just put a little post together, you probably would have just seen it on screen, to announce the new collection, that it's coming out on the 30th of January. I was going to launch on the 31st, but I'm starting 28 Days of Sunshine on the 1st of February, and I kind of wanted to have a day to kind of just collect anything together that I needed to maybe share, or kind of just have a day where I can get orders packed and hopefully, if they come through, and kind of prepare for the 1st of February when we start 28 Days of Sunshine. So that's the date. Please mark it in your calendars if you want this adorable little mole and a few goodies in your home. Coasters, pouches. We're going to hopefully have some new stationery. I'm going to be designing that next week. I have the ideas in my brain, I just need to get them down. Just a cute mini collection, of course, some stickers as well, just to bring some New Year's encouragement and cuteness essentially. So yeah, mark your calendars. 30th of January, brand new collection is launching. I'm very excited about it. And then the other thing that I wanted to mention quickly was to say thank you to the lovely Denise, because Denise bought 2 of the brand new Life Is What You Bake It jumpers. These launched at the end of November last year. First ever Denise Designs apparel. They are beautiful, and Denise has ordered 2 of them, so my plan is to get those packed up today and sent out. And I also had an order on Etsy from, let me check their name, from Mariam, I believe who it's from. There is like a delivery name, so I'm not sure if it's a gift or something, so thank you to Mariam for placing an order. And I don't want to ruin any possible surprises, so if it's not a surprise, thank you to the other name as well. Thank you so much either way for placing an order on Etsy. I really need to go onto Etsy. I want to give it like an overhaul and kind of condense that into like bestsellers kind of thing, like things that sell quite well on Etsy, like pins and washi tapes and a few stickers and things and notepads. I'm just gonna condense it down into what I sell very regularly on Etsy and kind of keep Shopify as my absolutely everything shop, because I have to pay to have things on Etsy, and the less on there, the less kind of fees that I pay, but then also I might have more traffic if it's condensed, and I can kind of guide people to the right things without it being too overwhelming. Like if you love pins, wouldn't it be great to just have an accessible page for that? Like I know obviously I've got a pin category on Etsy, but it would be nice to have that as like the forefront of the shop and things. So that's something I need to do in time. I need to sort that. Anyway, I've been chatting for ages. I'm going to pack some orders, show you the gorgeous jumpers, because if you haven't seen them before, you need to see them. They are beautiful and I am so obsessed with them. Yeah, and I'll check in with you a little bit to kind of round up the vlog.